Thanks for stopping by, guys, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Now today we're going to be looking at a creation which I am really happy with. I can't say it enough. I really like how it turned out looks-wise. I really like how it works. The only thing I really don't like about it is just how complex it is to control. Unfortunately, for what it's able to do, I did need that level of complexity, but I still wish I could have made it a bit easier to control. So what am I talking about? I am talking about this. This is a tree feller, or also known as a feller buncher. There's a couple other names you might know it by. Since the dev blog came out and it showed tree harvesting, I've been wanting to make one of these and I finally got around to it. Now, some things I want to talk about this. It does use a variable piston setup. So what it means is there's a pulse generator, which is pulsing against some controllers, which allows you to step these pistons, I'm going to be controlling these three back here, back and forth, which is something that you really can't do normally. Normally you would use bearings, but unfortunately bearings are not strong enough for this. So when I say strong enough, this is what it looks like on lift, by the way. Let me grab the tree feller weight. This is this thing's max capacity. This is the max weight it can hold. So let me drive up to it. It is a bit large, so you can't really see all of it at all times. Let's drop this down. Tilt the head back. And alternative control 3. There you go. So that is the max capacity of this thing, is that steel block there. You can probably add a little bit more, but the entire thing just starts breaking past this. It just can't hold the weight. You see it's, the arm's starting to tilt down now. So what is a tree feller for? Well, it's probably in the name. Well, maybe not. It's for chopping down trees, essentially. So if I go back, I can let this thing go. It's going to get stuck on my arm, so let me try and pull it off. This is for chopping down trees. Now, the logging truck, which I'm showing here, is actually welded to the ground, because with the complexity of this craft, it is also quite laggy sometimes, especially when you get it near something else. So if we drive up here and not drive right past the tree into our claws, go alternative 3, which will grab, tap 5 a couple times to cut the tree down, go back to the main controls, and then we can pick the tree up. Drive it over to the truck. And that weight is in the way of me now. Pick up 6 to tilt the head forward. Actually be a lot easier if I went to the side for this. So let's go and not get out of the seat. Just drive over this weight real quick. I actually didn't think it would drive over that. Alright. We're at a good spot. Rotate the turret, which is going to take forever. And the lag starts. This is why the truck is actually welded to the ground. And from here we should be able to lay this down. There we go. Alternative control 1. Four, which will open the jaws. Turn control 0, 1, and 6, which will tilt the head forward while lifting up the arm. And there we go. So we dropped the log onto the trailer. Let's drive away. Now that took quite some time to do. This thing is not the fastest by any means. And I'm not even going to try and fake that in any way. No speed up footage. This thing is slow. The reason it's slow is because just how versatile it is, essentially. Between the controllers, the pistons, and all that, how slow they need to be to get the accuracy that I wanted. It is slow, but you can do a lot with this, and it is quite powerful, as I showed with the weight that you can pick up with it. It's not heavy enough to really pick up another craft. We have tried. It got really close, but unfortunately it's not powerful enough. I might make another more powerful arm, but for chopping down trees, loading them up into trucks, this works really well. I'm really happy with it. I've kind of been putting it off, trying to talk through the controls because there's a lot of them. There's a special system in this that I had to build and design that allows me to go past the normal 10 buttons. I think in total I have 19 buttons, which I can use. I don't use them all. So in the main mode, so there's two modes. If I press 0, you see the lights kick on. If the lights are on, I'm in alternate mode. If the lights are off, I'm in the main controls. So 1 brings the boom up, 2 brings it down, 3 brings the boom out, 4 brings it in, 5 brings the head back, 6 brings the head forward, 7 turns the turret left, 8 turns the turret right, 9 does nothing, 0 goes into alternate control, 1 tilts the head left, 2 tilts the head right, 3 starts an auto closing. Just tapping 3 will start a memory bit which will force the thing to close so it grabs tightly around whatever it is you're trying to hold on to. 4 turns off that memory bit as well as opens the jaws. They don't open all the way, you can stop them wherever you want. 5 is what shoots the potatoes to cut down trees, and there are no other controls in the alternative mode. So turning 0 turns off the alternative mode again. So it's really slow, there's a lot of controls, but I love how this thing looks. Just giving a quick turnaround of it. I love how it functions. It's extremely powerful and extremely versatile. However, it is slow and a bit unnecessary, I guess. You could use it in survival, but I doubt it'll ever be that useful just because of how complex and how, like I said, how complex and how slow it is. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really glad I built it. But unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the episode. So if you did enjoy this vehicle, please let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. And until next time, peace.